talk about some little tips about the fact checking. So first of all, I have to say that it's important to know that every kind of news, every kind of thing reported by the media is not the truth. It's only a part of the truth. So we have to deal with it. And we have to deal with it as readers when every day in our life go to a coffee shop and take a cup of coffee and read our newspaper, our favorite newspaper, as communication. If you are a journalist or press officer or marketing manager or stuff like that, and if you are professionals, a lawyer, a doctor, a teacher, or something similar, because there's no job without interaction. So in fact, I just wanted to tell you, and I tried to tell you what does it mean when I say that the truth does not exist or not. I want to try to explain it with Turkey of Bertrand Russell. It's a very, very, very funny example. So we can say that from day one, a turkey observed that he was given food at 9 in the morning. And as a good inductivist, he thought, okay, tomorrow I will be fed at 9 in the morning. So on Wednesday, on Tuesday, on Friday, hot and cold days, sunny and rainy days, at 9 o'clock, they feed him until the Christmas Eve or until the Thanksgiving, you can choose, when they slaughtered it and eat it. So if we think about the regular media, TV, newspaper, or the social, just like Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, you are exactly the turkey, and you have to stop being the turkey. This is very, very, very important. It's not easy, but it's a civil act, and you need the fact checking. Not only to discover that a journalist or a newspaper made a mistake. This is not so important. It's important to learn that fact-checking can keep political power under the citizen control, just like Dr. Martin Luther King, you can say in a photo on the right. A lot of postmodern thinkers said that the reality, it's a middle way between the truth and the vision of the truth. But this is not so important because it is nothing wrong, and it's okay if you wanna read your tabloid or a Facebook post or scroll the story on the social media to spend your time. It's okay. The important thing is to know how to distinguish them from the truth of the facts. And so for this reason, you have to be a fact checker. So fact checker are people or organization or citizen that decided to verify every kind of information, not only they read, but also they say, they speak, they write, they post on social, for example. It's not easy because the digital age made a strong divide between the last generation, our parents or our grandparents, that they used to read the newspaper or watching TV to find the truth in the reality. We have to make a very strong act, and something that I know is not easy or simple, but we have to, because it's important to protect democracy, to protect also the best things of our society, the things that we don't wanna go throw away. So the most important question is, how can we recognize a true news from a false? Not with the method of Sister Wachowski that made in Matrix. We see the face of Lawrence Fishburne with Neo, with Keanu Reeves, that have to decide red or blue pills. It's more easy than this. When you read something on a newspaper, on Facebook, on TV, also on a coffee shop, if you stay with your friends on a table, you have to ask yourself always if there are neutrality, impartiality, accuracy and completeness, and the absence of favoritism. This is very important, because with these requirements, the news is reliable. And if you are still not convinced about the truth of news, you have to seek information from official sources. And if it's not enough, you have to search, you have to learn, and you have to try to discover more about that topic, from the coronavirus to the landing on the moon of the first man. So for this reason, we can say that quality information corresponds to quality time. And you have to see 4 topics, the most important one: accuracy, impartiality, independence, and legality. The last one is very, very, very important. And I want to try to do an exercise with you. This is a sentence. Today in Italy is Wednesday, okay? This is a true news. It's totally true. And it's something that it's impossible to, it's impossible to say the opposite, okay? This is a clarification. Today is Wednesday in Italy, but not in America, due to the time zone. So I have a true thing that give you more information. If you go on, we can read, today is Wednesday 17 and it will rain. Pay attention to the sky and click here to discover why. This is an alarmist post. Very, very alarmist. And I'm sure that on Facebook or Instagram, you have found in your life 100 or 1,000 of this kind of sentences, this kind of communication. It's not totally false. Pay attention. This is not totally false, but in part want to try to feel you something bad, an alarmist feeling that encourage you to click on that link. And this is very important. This information, this is a perfect example. Today is Wednesday 70 and it will be rain forever, cause chemtrails. Click here to discover more. This is probably one of the worst typical posts that you can find on social. And the last one, the fake news. Today is not Wednesday, it's a FBI conspiracy. Elvis Presley is still alive and stay at the Hawaii with Amy Winehouse. Click here to discover more. The last but not the least, the spam, the virus, and the phishing. Today is not Wednesday and you can discover how to be millionaire with 1 hour of your time. Click here to discover wow. This is a little example of various type of information that you can find on internet. So for this reason, you have always to pay attention. And there are 6 tips for you. First of all, and 6 tips for you, I hope effective as the Saul Goodman ones, if you like Breaking Bad. First of all, you have to check the Uniform Resource Locator address. This is valid for sites, social media, and in substance, anything that you find on internet. Look at the information page of every site. Make sure there are sources, and search if there are Google quotes or image. And last of all, if something seems too strange or incredible or bad to be true, it's probably because often it's false. And the last one, you have to be curious, you have to be always doubtful, and you have to be critical. So here you are my small tips for you, and I hope that they can be useful in your everyday life.